Yes.
David, didn't see you there.
Just a quick one, going back to the beginning, talk about culture shift. Do you not think it sends out the wrong message to the riders, the fans, the media, when the UCI says it's got nothing to do with apologetics?
Donc la question est, est-ce que c'est pas un message faux par rapport aux médias, par rapport au public, de dire nous on n'a rien à nous reprocher?
No, I don't think so. Because how can we be apologetic? We do more testing, and we have done more testing than anybody else. We send those, as I said already over there, we send those samples to laboratories, and the laboratories send us back negatives. We do, if we got information at any point in time on athletes or whatever, we would act on that information, but we've never had that. You were one that did what you did. You didn't inform the UCI you were doing it. Others that have been caught since never informed the UCI they were doing it. As a matter of fact, they spent small fortunes in trying to tell the UCI and the outside world that they didn't do it, only to come along 2 or 3 years later and admit that they did. So I don't think we've the culture. The UCI is not to blame for the culture of doping in the sport.
But I think
that's
the UCI is responsible for the sport.
Yes.
And I think that's all it is. I mean, maybe be a bit humble in this and accept that there was a problem, and that in order for us to move on, we all have to accept that we played a part in it. I think that's what the truth of reconciliation is.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying, all right, but. First of all, we have to, again, we're talking about allegations in this situation, and we have to wait till we see the file. If we see the file, and if the evidence is strong enough and warrants the sanctions and warrants the correct decisions being made, we will make them. But it's not a question that the UCI is necessarily responsible for what happened.
Donc le président confirme, pour résumer, que non, il estime que l'UCI n'a vraiment rien à se reprocher. Elle a fait tous les tests, elle a toujours suivi les règles, et elle n'est pas directement et nécessairement responsable de tout ce qui s'est passé pendant cette période. Donc finalement, chacun ses propres responsabilités. Il y a encore des questions.
No, just to finish it, if again it's proven that all of this activity did go on over that period of time. Well, that's in this one team, because it's all to do with one team. Well, then one can assume that several other teams were doing similar activities as well. Then one can assume that this is certainly a black period in our sport, and one can admit and accept it as a black period in our sport. But that's not to apportion blame, necessarily.
Voilà, le président dit si toutes ces accusations devaient se confirmer, ça voudrait dire, et il est prêt à le reconnaître, qu'il y a eu des activités de dopage organisées, même dans une équipe, et donc il pourrait imaginer qu'il y en a eu, s'il y en a eu dans une équipe, qu'il y en a eu dans d'autres équipes. Donc, cela dit, encore une fois, ce n'est pas une bonne raison de la part de l'UCI pour reconnaître qu'on a été fautif dans ce processus, parce que, encore une fois, c'est pas l'UCI qui a provoqué tout ça. Il y avait une question de Brian et de Gilles. Gilles et puis Brian.